Jai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nityai Gaura Hari Bol. Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Jayo Gurudev, Gurudev. गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय all glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Dhanava Pranam. All glories to Prabhupada, all glories to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Prabhuji, giving me the opportunity to speak about Bhagavad Gita. Though I'm in learning stage, but I will try to share with all of you whatever I know. You all please correct me and sharing your realization also, so I can learn more about this the Guhyam knowledge. So I'm starting that with your blessings. Chapter 18, sloka number 75. Vyasa parasada charutavam etadaguyam aham param yogam yogeshwara krishna sakshat kathayatah swayam. Synonymous word by words. Vyas Parasadat. By the mercy of Vyasdeva, Asrutavan have heard. Etat this. Guhyam confidential. Aham I. Param the supreme. Yogam mysticism. Yog Ishvara from the master of all mysticism. Krishnat from Krishna. Sakshat directly. Kathayataha speaking Swayam personally. Any two devotees voluntarily please want to go the sloka.
व्यास प्रसादात् श्रुत्वान् एतद्गुह्यम् अहं परं योगम् ईश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयतः स्वयं.
Thank you so much, Nilamata. Any one devotee?
व्यास प्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यम् 1 minute प्रभुजी एतद् गुह्यम् परम् योगम् योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयता स्वयं.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Translation by His Divine Grace Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. By the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. Purport by His Divine Grace Prabhupada, Prabhupada ki jai. Vyasa was the spiritual master of Sanjay, and Sanjay admits that it was by Vyasa's mercy that he could understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This means that one has to understand Krishna not directly but through the medium of the spiritual master. The spiritual master is the transparent medium. All that is true that the experience is still direct. That is the mystery of disciple succession. When the spiritual master is bona fide, then one can hear Bhagavad Gita directly. As Arjuna heard it, there are many mystics and yogis all over the world, but Krishna is the master of all yoga systems. Krishna's instruction is explicitly stated in Bhagavad Gita. Surrender on to Krishna. One who does so is the topmost yogi. This is confirmed in the last verse of 6th chapter, Yogi Namapi Sarveshwam. Narad is the direct disciple of Krishna and the spiritual master of Vyasa. Therefore, Vyasa is bona fide as Arjun because he becomes in the disciplic successor. And Sanjay is the direct disciple of Vyasa. There are the grace of Vyasa. Sanjay's senses were purified and he could see and hear Krishna directly. One who directly hears Krishna can understand this confidential knowledge. If one does not come to the disciplic successor, he cannot hear Krishna. Therefore, his knowledge is always imperfect, at least as far as understanding Bhagavad Gita is concerned. In Bhagavad Gita, all the yoga system, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga are explained. Krishna is the master of all such mysticism. It is to be understood, however, that Arjun was fortunate enough to understand Krishna directly. So, by the grace of Vyasa, Sanjay was also able to hear Krishna directly. Actually, there is no difference between hearing directly from Krishna and hearing directly from Krishna by a bona fide spiritual master like a Vyasa. The spiritual master is representative of Vyasdeva also. Therefore, according to the Vedic system, on the birthday of a spiritual master, the disciples conduct the ceremony called Vyas Puja. So, dear devotees, let's understand the Prabhupada commentary, the purports, and try to understand the essence of this sloka. Before that, let's pray to our Guru Parampara so we can understand in the same line this Guhyam knowledge. Om Ajana Yagyana Tamirandakshaya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Shapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadameham Dadati Supadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yatapadakammalam Sri Guru Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagarayatam Sagana Raghunatha Vintam Tam Sajivam Shavidvitam Savadustam Parjana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Sri Lalita Sri Vishakha Vintam Cha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanto Sri Radha Kanto Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanushrute Devi Pranamamami Haripriya Vanchakalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhubhyo eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Seva Sadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So let's understand this, the Guhyam knowledge. Here we see the few points Prabhupada putting in the purport, the bona fide spiritual master, hearing from the spiritual master and hearing directly from Krishna. Two things, and Prabhupada is giving here the indirect disciple succession, who is Krishna, and who is the Narad Muni, what is the role of Narad Muni, and Prabhupada here writing the Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga, how the Bhakti Yoga included by default the Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. And here Srila Prabhupada also putting the few more details. We will go through these details. So let's go first the translation. By the mercy of Vyasa, I have heard these most confidential talks directly from the master of all mysticism, Krishna, who was speaking personally to Arjuna. These words is spoken by Sanjay. Sanjay here saying that to Dhritarashtra, whatever I heard directly. So Sanjay is relishing the Guhyam knowledge because Sanjay can understand this knowledge, and that's why he directly heard from Krishna. So Arjun also hearing from the Krishna directly, Sanjay also hearing these instructions from Krishna directly and explaining to Dhritarashtra by the mercy of his guru. See the humbleness of Sanjay here. He is not saying I am hearing it. No, he is giving the credit to his guru and understand the kripa or mercy of guru. Without the guru, there is no possible to understanding the spiritual knowledge. Even Krishna also saying in the 4th chapter, Parampara Praptam. We see the first sloka when Arjun saying that, hey Krishna, how to hearing this knowledge? What is the best way to understand this knowledge? Krishna himself saying that, Arjun, the best way to hearing this knowledge in the disciple succession or in parampara. We see that Krishna himself followed this parampara, though for him no need to make on his guru, but he accepted guru as a Sandipan Muni to show us like how the guru is very, very important. Through the guru only, guru imparting this knowledge, by this knowledge only our heart is purified. Once heart is purified, then only we can understand this knowledge. There is no way. This is not the science or something material science. We read these books and do our own the illusion or concoction. No, we can understand this knowledge in the parampara. So Krishna telling us by on his example, accepting Guru as a Sandipan Muni. And here, and telling same thing to Arjun. Arjun, this knowledge, Guhyam knowledge, Parampara Praptam, I give this knowledge to whom? The sun god. Then from there it came to Ikshavaku. And then it came the Manu. And from Manu it came to all mankind. And this knowledge disappeared after some course of time. Arjun, same knowledge I am giving you. He is not saying the new knowledge. He's saying that same knowledge I am giving you, Arjun, because this knowledge disappeared after some time. Now let's go the purport here. Vyasa was the spiritual master of Sanjay. All we know that because the Vyasadeva gave this knowledge, or that the Ikshak, what we call that, so Sanjay can see those kind of eyes, he can direct, because we know Dhritarashtra is blind. Prabhupada is writing many places, he was blind not by the eyes only. He was blind by the knowledge also. That's where the Mahabharata took place, because of he was too attached his son. So we see here Srila Prabhupada writing, even Dhritarashtra, the Vyasadeva gave this, the eyes to Sanjay, so he can explain to Dhritarashtra what is going to be happen and what is happening in Kurukshetra. And Sanjay admits that it was Vyasa's mercy that he could understand the supreme personality of Godhead. All we are trying to understand the supreme personality of Godhead under the instructions of a spiritual master. Prabhupada teaching by on his example, he accepted his guru. And by his guru's instructions, he came the Western world to Paschati Desha Tarine. That was the given instructions to by his guru man, his guru. His guru, his holiness Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj, he instructed him, you are a young boy, take this knowledge to the Western world. And just those words Prabhupada heard once and took in his heart. And later on, he accepted that officially that his spiritual master. But he first attempt, he accepted those instructions in his heart. And he always thinking how to fulfill my guru's desire. When right time came, Prabhupada took sannyas and came here to deliver in the whole entire world, not only just Western. We see how the India situation was that. Prabhupada tried to preach there and see the result and see the interest of people. Prabhupada always, I was hearing my Guru Maharaj class, he always said that Prabhupada cried. The Indians forget their own culture. They are rich by culture, but by the Western influence, they forget this culture. Prabhupada came here to establish the same culture through the Western people, because Prabhupada knows that through the Western only Indians can copy the same things. Even we know that the story in England, when the media person asked Prabhupada, why you came here? Prabhupada simply says that I came here because you guys ruled India more than 200 years. You took everything from the India, but you forget something most valuable than whatever you got. I came here for the home delivery. Bhagavad Gita. See the Prabhupada loves, how he loves to our culture, how he loves the scriptures. See the compassion. This means that one has to understand Krishna not directly but through the medium of a spiritual master. This is the devotees, the importance of a spiritual master. Even Lord Mother Devahuti asking Lord Kapila to, though the mother, she's a mother of the God himself. For her doesn't need to take the instructions, but teaching on us, she's asking like a grasta, she's saying like grasta me, how to deliver and go back to Godhead. Lord Kapila also says that by the devotional service in the disciple succession is the way mother to go back to Godhead. There is no other way. Same thing Srila Prabhupada teaching us, that loving devotional service. The same thing Lord Kapila also teaching on his mother Devahuti. The spiritual master is transparent medium. This is the spiritual master position. He is the transparent medium. Prabhupada says that always. See, when our eyes become weak, we need the glasses to see the things which look like as it is. Otherwise, we will put the illusion, oh, this looks like that, this looks like that. When somebody come and give the glasses, make the R number correct, we can think which is as it is or actual. Same thing is Guru, because by the glasses we can see, but the knowledge we are blind. So we need the Guru's knowledge. Through that knowledge, we can see the things which as it is, or which is like the actual things. Although it is true that experience is still direct here. We see Krishna directly speaking to Vyasdeva as well as the Arjuna. But see how the Sanjay accepting this knowledge, understanding his Guru's mercy. This is the way to understand this knowledge. There is no other way. We cannot become proud. Oh, my guru knows this is, doesn't know this is sloka. I memorize this is sloka. No, we should not think in that way. We should think whatever I memorize, this is my guru's mercy. There is no other way I can understand this knowledge. We see when Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when was visiting the Western, or not Western, the West, South India, in Rameswaram, or I'm not sure the exact place. Remember here, one of the devotee, he was the not educated. He even could not understand the Bhagavad Gita and could not understand properly. And everybody was laughing on him because he was even holding Bhagavad Gita the opposite side and then try to read it. Everybody is laughing what you are doing. You don't know how to read it. But simply and humbly he was saying that my guru instructed, just read Bhagavad Gita daily. So I am trying to fulfill the desire of my guru. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard it and went to him and asked him what you are doing, then he simply says that I am trying to fulfill my guru's instruction. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes so pleased and asked them, why you are trying to see this Bhagavad Gita? And he was saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when I see the front page and I see the Krishna as a driver of Arjun, my tears come out. See the Maheshwar, Mahadpati, or the possessors of everything, he becomes the driver of Arjun. When I think about his position, the driver not the good post, but see, everybody's driver of him, because everybody under the control of him, but he's control or he's listening the instructions of Arjun. Whenever Arjun is guiding him, take left, take right, he's doing the driver job. My tears come out when I see this. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu become so pleased and say that you understood Bhagavad Gita, you understand the whole Bhagavad Gita because it's the essence of Bhagavad Gita. So this is the power of Guru's instructions. We should take it on like a Guru's instruction, heart and soul. We should try it. We should not look our own comfort zone. When a spiritual master is bona fide, then one can hear Bhagavad Gita directly. This is the key line. The spiritual master under the spiritual master should bona fide. He should be authentic. He should not do the things his own way. He should follow the some parampara. Like we are so fortunate. We are in the parampara of Brahma Gaudiya Sampradaya. As Arjun heard it, there are many mystic and yogis all over the world, but Krishna is the master of all yogi system. This is the position of Krishna. Everything emanates from him. At the last, everything goes inside him when the full destruction happens. See, this is the Krishna's position. He is the biggest yogi. No one is greater than Krishna and no one is equal to Krishna. Krishna's instruction is explicitly stated in Bhagavad Gita, surrender unto Krishna. That's why what he is looking, he is not saying, give me money, give me that. What Krishna says that, man mana bhava mad bhakto madhyasi mam namaskaro. Just give your man. Krishna asking our man only because we see that the senses or indriya, man and intelligence. The above of the senses or above the indriya is the man, above of the man are intelligence. So Krishna asking only our man. By the man only we can do bhakti. When man are fixed, that is called that prasanna bhutatma sochati na kanchati. When our man become quiet, man becomes shant and peaceful and fixed in the Krishna's faith, that is called the surrendering stage. Then there is no halchal or any confusion in the man. Otherwise, we will see man is so confused or asant because our senses are not under control. One who does so is the topmost yogi. This is confirmed in the last verse of 6th chapter. Yogi namapi sarveshvam. Krishna is the service from among all the yogis. Nobody greater than yogi than Krishna. Narad is direct disciples of Krishna and spiritual master of Vyasadeva. So this is the Vyasadeva's master, spiritual master is Narad Muni. Therefore, Vyasa is bona fide as Arjun because he comes in the disciple succession. So this is the disciple succession. So we see here like how these things are very, very important. Even when we take the initiation, the same chanting beads we can buy from anywhere. The same Mahamantra we can learn or we can read from any book. But when Guru gives this Mahamantra, become initiated. When Guru gives the chanting beads, chanting by own power, he gives us that we are called the initiated devotees. That is called connection happens. Before that, we are disconnected like at the light. Like at the light. Once we see if you put the 100 bulbs of light in the sequence, but doesn't connect to the powerhouse or the main switch, there is no chance the bulb can glow or below. But when we put the same thing like put in the proper the connection, then all the bulb you see the light comes out. Same thing when we connect it to the Guru connecting us to the whole parampara. That's where the whole parampara power comes by the Guru. He transport or he can import everything on our heart, but we need to follow the instructions. We see our many acharyas and many devotees, what they do, simply follow the instructions of Guru, and Guru imparting this knowledge through the heart. And then the devotee become, the topmost devotees in the bhakti. This is they can talk Krishna, they can see Krishna. It's the power of instructions. Therefore, Vyasa is a bona fide as Arjun because he comes in the disciple succession. And Sanjay is direct disciple of Vyasa. Therefore, by the grace of Vyasa, Sanjay's senses were purified. This is the key. When our senses are purified, we can talk Krishna, we can see Krishna. That's why we can see that Sanjay is presenting here by on his example. He's following his Guru, the Vyasadeva. That's where he's able to hearing Krishna directly. Prabhupada saying that what's the key? The Sanjay's senses were purified. And he could see and hear Krishna directly. One who directly hears Krishna can understand this confidential knowledge. This confidential knowledge, no one can understand, or no one can learn it from the books. This knowledge, first we should accept it from the bona fide spiritual master, and then only we can understand this Guhyam knowledge. We can hear Krishna, then hearing from Guru and hearing from Krishna, there is no difference. Because we see here example, Vyasadeva instructed to Sanjay hearing from Krishna directly, and Arjuna also hearing from Krishna from directly by the instructions of bona fide spiritual master. If one does not come to the disciple succession, he cannot hear Krishna. Therefore, his knowledge is always imperfect. No matter what, this is not the physics or science or the material degree. We just pass the exam and then become, this and that, or no. This is not possible. This knowledge only possible through the disciple succession. We see many devotees. They never went to school. They don't know how to read, how to write, but they become topmost in the Krishna consciousness. They can talk Krishna. Even Krishna becomes self-servant for them. How? By the bhakti. They never went to school. They never took any degree. Prabhupada says that Krishna consciousness doesn't require any degree. doesn't require any pre-qualification. This is only required faith in Guru and faith in Shastra and association of the devotee. It, at least as far as understanding Bhagavad Gita is concerned. Prabhupada saying that here, to understand the spiritual knowledge, it doesn't require any the material qualification. In Bhagavad Gita, all the yoga systems, Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Bhakti Yoga are explained. Krishna is the master of all mysticism. It is to be understood, however, that Arjun was fortunate enough to understand Krishna directly. So by the grace of Vyasa, Sanjay was also able to hear Krishna directly. This is the power of the Guru. Even we know when Prabhupada preaching here and somebody asks that, Prabhupada, you are doing amazing job. Prabhupada always says that I'm not doing anything. This is my Guru's mercy. My Guru already arranged all of you, all devotees here before coming me in the Western. I came here after the devotees already arranged by my Guru here. So I came here, it's all my Guru's mercy. This is called the real disciples and real Guru relationship. Disciple doesn't try to take the credit on way. He always gives the entire credit to his Guru. That's why Prabhupada teaching us on his example. Prabhupada never took any credit. He always says that whatever is happening, my Guru Maharaj mercy. And he was crying also sometimes. You all are so nice, young guys, young boys and girls, because Prabhupada when came here, the Western devotees were some 18, 19, 20 years old. And what they are just hankering behind the Prabhupada. Prabhupada not giving them any money. Even Prabhupada giving them taking them out of the comfort zone, giving them even the hard job. But they were doing this job very nicely, very happily, because by the love of Prabhupada. This is called the Srila Prabhupada. He was teaching here, that is called the science of Krishna, and he was teaching by the love, not by the force. Prabhupada not giving them money, Prabhupada not even giving them comfort zone. What the Prabhupada asking? Come out from your home, go, distribute, preach, build up temple. And what they were doing with the small kids, they are here and there, they were helping Prabhupada. And they were so much happy in this work. Why? Because of the love of the Prabhupada. That is called the Guru. By the grace of Vyasa, Sanjay was able to hear. Actually, there is no difference between hearing directly from Krishna and hearing directly from Krishna by a bona fide spiritual master. The spiritual master is the representative of Vyasdeva also. We should understand in that way. The spiritual master is not the ordinary post. It's a big responsibility. Even that Bhagavan Vrishabdev also says that on his children's, my child become a parent and become a guru not easy. We should not become a guru until unless we are not responsible or capable to deliver our disciples. And we should not be the parents until unless we are not trying to or not trying or not helping or is not helping to our dependents or children's or whoever dependent on us like our own child. That's what Prabhupada said that. The Vrishabdev saying, don't get married, don't become parents until unless you are not taking the responsibility to deliver your own dependent. So this is not the easy post to become the parents or become the spiritual master. Therefore, according to Vedic system, on the birthday of the spiritual master, the disciples conduct the ceremony called Vyas Puja. That's why we do, you see the Vyas Puja ceremonies every year of the Guru Maharajas. Because they are not the ordinary person. They are the Guru. Guru means the heavy. That's why we say that Om Ajana Jnana Tamirandachaya Dhananjana Salakaya Shakshuran Militam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. I born in the dark, I live in the dark, but by my Guru's mercy, he gave me the light in the form of knowledge. Through that knowledge, I can come out from this darkness and understand the Krishna, understand who am I can understand what is the purpose of life, and that is called Athato Brahma Jigyasa, which is awakening by the Guru's mercy. And then only we can stay on this path and we can try to understand this path by the Guru's mercy only. There is no other way. Dear devotees, I'm stopping my words with that. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If I say something wrongly or something like not properly explained, please add, put your comments so I can learn from all of you. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. We have 10 minutes more and time is still 8 o'clock. Any question, any answer, any comments, or something I say wrongly, apologize for that. Please pardon me because I'm also learning with all of you.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you so much for a wonderful class. Very nice, very nicely explained the Guru Tattva. That's the most important thing. Many times we don't know what is Guru Tattva or the principle or how we should approach a Guru and what is the importance of Guru, the position of the Guru. Very important. So nicely explained that. The dear devotees, if you have any concerns or any questions, comments, please go ahead. We have some more time. Today is a very special day. Today is Jagadish. So anything that we use our body, mind, and words, which glorifies the Lord, is thousand times beneficial than any other time. Because of the day of Madhavatidhi, which is mentioned as Madhavatidhi Bhakti Janani, which can give us bhakti, the love for the Supreme Lord. It's the most important thing that one should have in the life, in the human form of life. Everything starts from there. Anybody has anything to add? Any other everybody is convinced what to do? How to approach a guru? Okay. Okay, if there is nothing else, let's conclude the today's session. Today's Ekadashi. Many of you must be fasting.
That's
So
true.
please, please continue and more immersed into the Krishna consciousness. And the fast breaking time tomorrow. Your fast breaking time tomorrow between 5:38 and 10:28 a.m. And tomorrow is also Srila Bhakti Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur's appearance day. So the fast breaking time again, it's on 5:38 to 10:28 a.m. Okay, thank you, dear devotees. Let's conclude then today's session. Let's pray together. Vancha kalpatarupasya, Viva sindhu bhevacha, Patidanam pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha, Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Indira Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nanda Kodi Vaishnavrinda ki jai, Gauri Premanande, Hari Hari.
Hari Om.
Thank you, Jagadish Simha Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.